Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. On today's video, we're going to be focused on just one currency pair. This will be the US dollar Japanese yen. This is a very popular currency pair at the moment because there's so much going on about this currency pair. Let's get into it. So one of the things that we noticed earlier today was the US dollar Japanese tried to reach 145 today, and you can see here on the chart that the price was rejected. So it tried to push, but it was unsuccessful. So the cool thing about that is this gives us a lot of good information that I believe back in September the US Bank of Japan intervened with the currency pair because there's something about this area that they don't like. So the cool thing about this is this gives us a very good trigger as traders to know that, hey, when this price gets around this range, there's going to be some funny business going on, and most likely Japan will intervene with the currency and keep it from going much higher. So when we look at this, so my Sunday, Monday routine, I always like looking at Forex Factory first, just so I can kind of get some ideas and see what's going on. So as you can see here, Sunday pretty quiet, Monday nothing really is scheduled. We don't really have to worry about any news until 9:30 with the Australian dollar. So this is good stuff. So when I see days like this where the news is very light, that means I only have to focus on the charts and I don't have to be too concerned with a fundamental analysis standpoint. So the second thing I look for is we go to the news and we see if there's anything breaking. And we can see here about 22 minutes ago there was some news about this. And basically this is saying exactly what I just said a few minutes ago, how 145 is a critical level for the US dollar Japanese yen. So as long as we don't see the price sustain higher than 145, most likely the US dollar Japanese yen is not going to be able to push past that level. So let's go to the chart and see what we see here. All right, so with this setup here, I have my Bollinger Bands, my DMI, and my CCI set up here. So we can see right here, the price, it tried to break up to 145, but the price was rejected. And we can see here that the price was instantly overbought. We can tell because if we go straight down, we can see the bullish momentum really dropped. And we can also see here on the CCI that the price dropped. Another thing that we can see on the CCI is we see a low here, we see a high here, and then we see a lower low, and then we see a lower high. And I think this trend is going to continue, and I think the price for US dollar Japanese yen is going to fall pretty low. If the US dollar Japanese yen can break this support zone at 144.425, I definitely think we can see the US dollar Japanese in the low 143s. So I am currently trading this currency pair. So if you're looking for areas to take profit, you could probably have one set at 144.00, and then have like a second take profit at 143.500, and even 143. Because one thing about this currency pair, once the bearish momentum really gets going, it stays very strong. So another thing I like to look at too is the breakup structure and change of character. So I changed to the baseline, and we can see everything's still in the red. So for the most part, this currency pair is still very bearish. So we can see here that there was in fact a change of character right at this level right here. So when you see that, and then you also see that there was, a pullback. So the price did try and push, and you can see that was rejected, and the highs are just staying pretty low. So as long as the highs keep staying low, my guess is we're going to see lower lows continue. And another thing with Bollinger Bands is this lower band is a very good indicator. When you see this lower band go up, that usually means the price is going to go down. So between the overbought condition on the Bollinger Bands, between the bullish momentum diving down, between the CCI going down, everything about this currency pair is going down. And even from a fundamental standpoint, we know that the Bank of Japan will most likely intervene with the currency pair if it reaches that 145 area. So most likely, I don't see that level being tested. And since we don't have any news scheduled today on the US dollar, most likely it won't have the juice to do anything crazy. So the sentiment for me is bearish, and that's where I will go with it. Please check the description, and I will put my trade recommendations inside the description. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm also going to be posting analysis on the Australian US dollar, the Euro US dollar, and gold as well. So make sure you check out those other videos too. Okay, guys, I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining. Please subscribe, like my videos, check out everything else as well. And I look forward to working with you guys. All right, take care.